Hey everybody, 3KO Games here. We have Clash of Knights here with another Alliance Quest summon and a whole bunch of brand new heroes. So let's dig in. Um, I kind of didn't even realize this is a whole new family, the Stag family. So we are featuring five, six new heroes. Let me not waste any time so this video isn't like an hour long. Um, First we have uh, Xiamara, green 5-star cleric. And we'll read this stag family bonus stuff at least one time. Um, so all received attack status ailments will be replaced by an attack buff for 3 turns, and that scales depending upon how many heroes you have. So you try to give this character attack down, and it's actually attack up. Um, that lasts for 3 turns. Um, that's a little bit specialized, but hey, I think it's pretty helpful. Um, a lot of characters have a little attack down type thing, and actually, if you have it, anybody in this family, it's attack up, just as a passive, just as like this is what they do. Um, Also, a 5%, or this character receives 5% health when they receive a buff or positive stack. And that's for the whole family. Now let's take a look at Xiamara in particular. Again, just keep saying it every time. The stats are crazy. Look at that without emblems or limit break. Attack is already 1019. It's just sick. It's awesome. Um, and there it is with max power preview on. We have an average special called Power of the Forest, where she deals 300% damage to all enemies. It's a fine special, just sitting right there. But then, for each subsequent time they cast their special skill, that gets even stronger. The caster gets an additional 100% power next time, and then that additional power increases 25% each turn more, up to a maximum of 200% in total. Now, you're probably not going to cast a special skill that many times, but twice for sure. So I believe they're just saying that adds to how much damage you're dealing, right? So it's 300% the first time, 400% the next time. Um, 500% if you keep charging, which at average speed is crazy, and with this attack stat is crazy. Then, I mean, that's plenty of that's plenty of ink right there. But all enemies receive mana corruption for 4 turns. Each time an afflicted enemy receives mana from an additional source, they receive 250 damage. So any mana boost, a direct mana boost from, um, I don't know, Xenolpod, say, or a kind of mana buff based on like a counter attack, like from Obacon 2, um, or if you just have a mana generation increase and you get normal mana generation, but um, the it's increased because of that buff, you're going to get damaged. So many characters that are adding mana to what's to as part of their special. Um, that's a really interesting part of her special. Would be a great hero. We have Lysanor, maybe I'm saying that right. She is a slow 5-star monk in blue. Specials, passives, or the passives and the family bonus are the same, but her special skill is called Sapphire Eyes, um, and we have each. fallen ally has a 55% chance to get revived with 20% HP. 55% chance is a pretty solid chance. I'm trying to remember what the other revivers are at. Like Dabria is pretty strong. And what is that stat? I don't. Is she the strongest? Is she the strongest reviver out there? It may be. Um, Plus, allies get 50% attack, plus 50% attack, which increases. Plus, all allies regenerate 770 boosted health over 5 turns. So they're doing these things in the right order, right? Um, they are reviving, and sometimes at that point of revival, some of your allies might uh, be at full power, or I'm sorry, at full mana, ready to attack. So boom, now we're ready to go. And once you're revived, now let's regenerate your health. Um, Pretty good hero. Of course, anytime it's a slow hero, but I think that skill's pretty solid. And again, stats are great. At least nothing's over 1,000 here, but 1732 health um, without emblems or limit breaks is pretty strong. Um, let's go back in, and also featured is Torben, 5-star red fighter with a fast special. It's a little bit like Quentin here. Target receives 80% damage for all the damage their allies receive for 3 turns. So it's not, it's not 100%, but 80% damage, pretty good. Plus, the target gets 44% defense for 3 turns. Interesting. And then this guy deals 200% damage to the target and nearby enemies. All of this, of course, with a over 1,000 attack stat, right? Or if you got double limit break, 1353. Also, they were careful about the ink here. And this is the correct order for all these things to happen. So first you're going to get damage based on damage for your whole team. Then we're going to make sure your defense is down. Then we're going to actually hit you and your whole team. So all of that comes into play from this one fast attack stat. Pretty great. Torben's going to be a lot to deal with, I think. Oop, there's a new family, I guess, the bear family. Okay. Same idea. It happens with a defense status ailment becomes a defense status buff. Yep, and the health recovery is the same. Whew, so that's Torben, and yet another 5-star. We have Teddy, also in that bear family. Everybody falls asleep. We've seen that before, but I think this is a pretty stacked special skill here with the call to hibernate. So the damage dealt to the sleeping target is increased by 70%, and will be woken up after that one hit that takes damage, excluding fiends or minions. So, watch out, I guess, if you are lucky enough to get one of those goblin mega minions and you're going to be hitting with a 200% attack stat. That's increased by 70%, and it'll happen turn after turn, because it won't actually wake him up yet. And then all allies regenerate 800 HP after 4 turns. Pretty strong hero. All these heroes sound great. I would be happy to play with any of these. 4-star hero Koda, 4-star purple cleric, fast speed special, simple here. Um, Although, oh my gosh, look at that. Those stats seem pretty good for a 4-star. 400% damage and the target to the target, and the target gets defense down. Simple special, but with great stats. You can never go wrong with a special like that. And finally, we have a 3-star hero, Fawn, um, who's a red fighter with a fast special called Evading Dash. And I don't know, I can't think of. Oh, I guess Aquila from season 5 is a 3-star dodge special skill person. And so here's a plus 45% chance to dodge special skills for 3 turns. And each dodge causes the attacker to get 80 damage. And all allies receive a small amount of mana. So lots of good things in here. These are the new heroes for this Alliance quest, the Clash of Knights. I have a couple pulls. I haven't done the event or anything, but let's just do these couple right now after we do our superstition. Well, there we go. Hawk Moon, yes. Let's go in and pull all the 5-star heroes right now. Or Skilled Skull. And Oberon. So, I didn't get lucky on 2. Maybe I'll do some more later. I also am sitting on just a couple more goblin things. So let's just go ahead and pull these and also get more Skittle Skulls. Boots. All right. Cademan. And another boots. That boots is made for walking. That boots is made for feeding other heroes. All right, those are the new heroes, everybody. I hope you have a great day. Thank you so much for tuning into the channel, and we'll see you next time.